Greetings, salutations, and welcome back. I'm Dalton Cowan. You know, there's nothing quite like collecting fresh eggs in the morning from your own birds. And as I'm sure you well know, I have a lot of hobbies, one of which is taking care of chickens. And today I'm going to show you how I keep my chickens warm in the wintertime. So there are many different flooring options that you can go with as far as your bedding in your coop. A few popular ones are straw or pine shavings. You don't want to use cedar shavings because those are toxic to chickens. So keep that in mind. Some people even just use sand. They all kind of have their own pros and cons. I prefer to use pine shavings myself. Not saying that's the best thing to use, but that's what I use. And I use the deep litter method. What that is, excuse me, catch my breath, is basically I don't remove any of the bedding. I simply add more over top of it. The reason why I do that, and you can see it's kind of all mixed up right now because I aerate it a little bit. I do this once about every two to 3 weeks. And so I'll mix it up, aerate it a little bit. And what this does is the decomposition, it's essentially composting in here. Raises the temperature a little bit, so that's one way that I help keep them warm. Another thing that you really want to do is make sure that you seal up all the ventilation and prevent any drafts from coming in here, especially on really cold nights. As you can tell, I don't really have any windows in here, but I do have this door, and I've got a little space right there. So on nights when it gets super cold, I'll probably come out here and cover those with a little bit of plastic. But really, honestly, a fully feathered bird does not need any sort of extra heat or anything like that at all. And you certainly don't want to put like a heat lamp or something like that in your coop because it can be a fire hazard, and it's really just not necessary. As long as you have mature, fully feathered birds, they'll survive most anything, especially here in North Carolina. Our winters are quite mild, comparatively speaking. There's people up north that don't do anything for their chickens at all, even with, a foot or two of snow on the ground. Your breed of chicken probably has a lot to do with that. Just like anything else, certain breeds are adapted more to hot or cold weather or certain conditions. And last but not least, I feed them cracked corn. You can tell they really like it. But in the spring, I like to feed them oats, whole oats, in addition to their layer feed. But the cracked corn is a much denser food source, digests a little bit slower, and so if you feed this to them, especially in the evenings, it'll help to keep them warm as it breaks down. Well, that's it for this week's presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this content and you want to see more like it, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Please give me a like, give me a comment. Let me know if I was wrong about anything, or if you have anything that you would like to add. You guys take care. I'll try to see you next week, but I've been really busy lately and I've got another baby on the way. So just bear with me. This channel will be back in full swing in no time.